Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Pokemon SoulSilver. Let me introduce you to Team Shiny. So, in the past few episodes, I spent some time tinkering with the mystery gift system. Apparently, if you alter the DNS on your DS device, you can get the mystery gifts. During the era of Gen 4 and Gen 5, when that was still a recurring thing through the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, I've talked about that in great detail, so be sure to check those out in the earlier episodes of the playthrough before this one. We got ourselves a Shiny Eevee, which I evolved into Espeon. I got myself a Shiny Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Now, I know I'm not really all about shiny legendary, or legendary Pokemon in particular, but when they're shiny legendary, that's when I start adding them to the team. So I thought, you know what, this sort of brings together all the elements that I really need, right? Fire, electric, water, normal, because I'm my furry is just, he's my guy, right? And then we have Espeon, and then Scizor I've got because I'm going to be encountering Ho-Oh in this video. That's the center focus in this video. But if you've been following along in the playthrough, you would know that I have been tinkering with the team, and I'm pretty sure Scizor is the only exception, but the other 5 will be the team that I bring to Ash. We'll see. Rena, I don't want me to take your call. Seriously. Doesn't know the meaning of a one-night stand. All right, so let's go ahead and recap. So we went to Pewter City, and that's where we got the Rainbow Wing. If you're playing SoulSilver, there's a man there in Pewter City who'll give you the Rainbow Wing, which will allow you to encounter Ho-Oh at any point after that, I believe. If you're playing in HeartGold, the opposite is true. SoulSilver gives you the Rainbow Wing, while HeartGold gives you the Silver Wing, and then Lugia becomes available later on over in the islands to which it's located in the water out there. Now, just reading this from Bulbapedia, it's been my guide every step of the way, as the player should have received the Rainbow Wing in Pewter City, proceeded to the Bell Tower in Ecruteak City, Ecruteak, I should say. Ecruteak is a habit I'm saying. To capture Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh will not let itself be caught easily, so be sure to stock up on your favorite type of Pokeballs. Repels, escape ropes, and Pokemon with status-inflicting moves like Spore or Thunder Wave are also recommended. Head north from the Dance Theater to reach the Barrier Station. Flash the Fog Badge to reach Bellchime Trail. On the trail, speak to Morty. He will tell you that Ho-Oh did not choose him and ask if you would help in his training. Add his phone number if you wish to battle him again, then proceed to the Bell Tower. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Where is that? Is it here? I always wondered what that was about. That's just a very interesting structure. Is this it? The Bell Tower? Barrier Station, Bell Tower. Let's pop on in. Raikou is probably the one that I'm going to have leading the front on this one for a couple of reasons. He deals electric damage, which Ho-Oh takes multiple, or double damage maybe, as a flying type. It also knows Thunder Wave too. I taught it a handful of moves. These guys are going to be, these guys are my boys. They are stacked and ready to go. I will admit though, Hypnosis would have been a really great choice as well, but at this point, I'm willing to sacrifice everything just to have 3 shiny legendary Johto beasts on my team. Like, these guys are dope. I love the shiny set for these guys. They are fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Now I just got to figure out a way to get this over to Pokemon Home, and we are good. Technically in Pokemon Home, if you're interested, which I'm sure you're not, I do have a shiny Entei and Suicune, but I never got shiny Raikou. Now I need to move these guys over, and I'll worry about that later on, though. Anyway, let's move on. I see, that is the Ecruteak Gym Badge. The badge alone will not do any good, but I can let you through. Please do go on. Thanks, bro. I just like casually walking here with my legendary showing it off. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh, the fall is wonderful. I love the design. Let's show respect. We're not going to run. Just me and my legendary chilling. The legendary Pokemon did not choose me, but that does not mean that I have lost out on my future. I will continue my training until I discover a new future for me. Say, do you want to be a part of my training? Sure, I'll take your number, dude. Give me a call on Tuesday night if you want to battle. Alright. No music. It's just so quiet. Peaceful. Alright, big buddy. You ready? Raikou looks very happy. Sweet. The Bell Tower. Oh, you can see Ghastly over there on the left. Is there... I wonder if there are... What is it called? Wild encounters in here. Yeah, it has to be because that Ghastly was just shown, right? So let's go ahead and pop that for now. Oh, no, it's not a trainer, is it? That thing you have. The Rainbow Wing. You have done it. Please come through. Okay, dude. I'll climb this ladder. I think there's a puzzle with this, if I remember. So there might be some work that we have to do here to figure this out. Oh, I'm not hitting the stairs. Or the ladder, I guess. Yeah, God, I hated this. Damn. All right, buddy. Let's go ahead and play around with this. I remember doing this in the original Gold and Crystal games. Oh, that's a reflection. Why am I not getting around this? What is in the way? Oh, that's... What the hell? There it is. Okay, I was wondering about that. That's how they trick you. Okay, now this one... I screwed this up multiple times. I don't know which one is right. Nice. Damn it. I don't know if this is correct to get to Ho-Oh. Does not appear to be. Let me grab that item. Why even have the ladder go up if it's not even like a thing that you can get? Dude, my team looks freaking cool. Shiny Espeon. Hell yeah. Yeah, I can't jump this way. Which is dumb because I feel like I could probably jump over that IRL. Like that's like a 6-inch gap. This goes the same way. Yeah, I expected. Oh wait, no, maybe it will take me where I want to go. I thought it was going to take me back. I don't think this is the right... I don't think it'll screw up if I go up here though, right? Yeah, you can't get through this, so... I think we're doing it right. I was just gonna say, this is going on for longer than I thought. Just guessing. Candy, nice. Okay, so I need to get to where? How do I get over to that one? I see. Yep. Screwed me up, though. That's alright. I know how to get there now, if I don't screw this up at this point. I remember this being harder in Gold and Crystal. Or Gold or Crystal, whichever one it was. Shoot. Oh, I made the right choice. Didn't I? Shoot, no I didn't. Damn it. Oh well, it's not that bad. Now I know 100% which way to go. Okay, so it's this one. Single tap, down, down, down. Here. There we go. This is the one we want. That wooden noise is something pleasing about it. Max Posh. Always go the furthest route if you can. I feel like that's a pretty good philosophy to have. Full heal. Shoot. This one is a little harder. The pads. I think those pads are like little teleport options. I said he had the animation to go into his Pokeball. Just going around that right now. Oh, I can't get through. Okay. H-Pup. Getting lucky collecting all the items here. I think I made all the right choices. This should take me to Ho-Oh here. Shit, he is huge, dude. And I think he's also level 70, so it's going to give us a run for money. I tried to level these guys up as much as I could, but I ended up running out of time and decided I would stop at 75 for all of them. Well, actually, I don't think... How high do I have? Yeah, so I got Scizor up there too. Okay, I forgot about him. All right. Oh, my Pokemon's not following me. I'm surprised they didn't have any mystery gifts for Shiny Ho-Oh and Shiny Lugia. Alright, yeah, he's level 70. Okay, first thing, strike with a Thunder Wave. And I'm going to hit him with the... I think I have Thunder Shock as a move. If I do, then I can use that. Do I have Thunder Shock? No, I have Thunder Wave and Thunderbolt. Okay. Okay. So he's good there. Now, I need to figure out whether or not I want to... Well, I guess we'll just try it. We'll do a Thunderbolt. Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, Thunder. Thunder's too much. Thunderbolt might be too strong. I don't think it'll be a KO, but it might be. Nice. That is excellent. Got very lucky. Cool. Now, I don't know. So actually, what moves does he know? So, Ho-Oh is a level 70 fire and flying type with the ability of pressure, and the held item is a Sacred Ash. It knows Sacred Fire with its only fire type move. It's a fire and physical move. And it knows Punishment, a dark move, Ancient Power, a rock move, and Safeguard. According to Bulbapedia, start off by using status-inflicting moves like Spore, Thunder Wave to wear it down, follow up with Water or Electric-type attacks to inflict double damage. Use Caution with Rock-type attacks as Ho-Oh takes 4 times the normal damage from such moves. Then slowly chip away at its remaining health with Fire, Grass, Fighting, Bug, or Steel, as moves of these types only inflict half or quarter damage. If you happen to knock it out, it'll appear if you beat the Elite Four. Okay, we'll switch it up. We're going to go to Scizor now. Now, Scizor could take some major damage from Sacred Fire, so I have to be very careful. Excellent, because he probably would be one shot. A Bug and Steel type would be toast against it if he got hit with Sacred Fire. I don't expect that to bring him to 1 HP. Excellent, I got so lucky, dude. Okay, there, he's there. Punishment. Very nice. All right, Pokemon, let's see. I'm gonna throw out my boy Entei now. Oh shoot, he's got Ancient Power. That can hurt. I should have gone with... Yeah, I should have gone with Suicune. Ah, that's brilliant. Okay, cool. We're still in good shape. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put out Suicune. I don't think he has anything that's going to do anything to Suicune, so... Yeah, Fire and Rock types, it doesn't really matter. Suicune should be in good shape here for that. Pretty boys. Yeah, exert your pressure, Bobe. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. All right, now it's just a matter of just throwing balls over and over and over again. I wish there was a TM for Hypnosis, but I feel like that's too good a move. What in the hell is that? The Roap Berry? You're kidding me. That is ridiculous. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to reset that now. That is insane. I didn't know that's what those did. They had some berries on them that came over for the mystery gift that I got, and I didn't take the items away because I was like, oh, I don't know what they do. I'm gonna take those away now. I was doing so well, and it was going so perfectly. Item. Take. I don't know what these do, but I'm not gonna let that happen again. That was so dumb. I swapped out so many Pokemon just to choose the one dumbass that was gonna, like, damage my boy. Ugh. Damn. That's unbelievably annoying. What a... Shoot, I forgot about those stupid berries. I didn't think there was a berry that would hurt an opponent. That doesn't even make sense. What did he do? Flick it at him? Bastard. Alright, let's try this again. I don't think we're gonna get so lucky this time, though. I'd be shocked. Alright, Thunder Wave him first. That is insane. And this is gonna take me an hour, probably, just to throw the balls at this fool. Okay, good start. Hit it with a Thunderbolt. Get it down to the yellow, or the orange, or whatever you want to call that. Do not knock it out. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Perfect. Okay, so it's going well. Sacred Fire. Wow, that's a blue flame attack. That's an Azula attack right there. That does a lot of damage. I don't know how many times he can use that. What's his power points for Sacred Fire? I'm assuming that would be 5, but it might be a wild Pokemon. Yeah, power points is 5, max 8, but I don't know if that necessarily applies to Ho-Oh. He might have unlimited. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Pokemon. All right, if we get hit with Sacred Fire, then Raikou is toast. Or Scizor is toast, rather. Brilliant. Yeah, I don't care about that. All right, False Swipe, my boy. Aw, hell yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so we're getting lucky again. Okay, cool, 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 cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. All right, I'm going to throw out Suicune again this time. And I don't think Suicune can deal damage to him now. At least I hope not. I would be pissed. I would be absolutely livid if that happened again. Excellent. All right. Now, do I have like a bird ball or something for Pokeballs? All right, I'll just use my Ultra Balls. Up in B, baby. Up in B. Get my Ho-Oh. I always thought the sprite for Ho-Oh looked the best in, I want to say, Gen 2. Gold, Silver, or Crystal. He looked like he had a fang coming out of his beak, too. He just looked so much more aggressive. It was just a really great design. I think as time went on and they added more detail, some of the Pokemon went from looking badass to looking a little more friendly. Like, he looks like a turkey, you know? Kind of. Don't get me wrong, Ho-Oh is an amazing Pokemon, but... I'm actually really excited now after everything that we've done to get this team. The, shiny legendary trio here is pretty fantastic. But Gen 5 has even more mystery gifts and even more shiny Pokemon. So I'm gonna, as soon as we get to Gen 5, I'm gonna be collecting those. Going after it. Is it a guaranteed burn? Yeah, it is. I don't care about that. Does a little more than I expected. That's okay. I'll get a full restore here. Because like one of them is a shiny Metagross, so I'm stoked about getting that. One of them is but I think it's like level 45, so I won't use it until I get Pokemon up to that level. I don't want to like start off with that. Plus, I don't know if mystery gift Pokemon technically obey you if you don't have the badges. I'm not sure. I never really used mystery gift Pokemon in battles before. Or I never even used, well, because most of the mystery gifts I think eventually came out after the games had been out for a while, and by that time most players had already gotten all 8 badges, so at that point everyone would obey you anyway. But if I was just starting out a brand new game and I got like a level 5 mystery gift, I don't know if it would obey me. but it stands to reason that it could, because it's not a trade, it's a gift. But I don't know if it still follows the same principle. Regardless, though, there is a level 5 shiny Larvitar that you can get as well. So I'll probably grab that thing. Let's do a full heal. And then I'll use that in the beginning of my journey when I start Black 2. The cool thing is like all the mystery gifts, they work for Black, they work for White, they work for Black 2, and they work for White 2. So like you can get the same Pokemon in all 4 games, which is really fun. So I think what I'll do, because I have Black up, I want to do Black 2 as a sequel to that. I'd never played Black 2 before. I think I owned it. I think I bought it, had it, never played it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just never got around to it. I think I was maybe just more into console gaming at that point, and handheld gaming just like sort of bothered me. Not bothered me, and it wasn't. It's funny too because like portable handheld gaming is like more convenient, but like I wasn't invested in it. Like when I'm sitting in front of like my TV or I'm sitting in front of my computer monitors, recording whatever, like I feel like I'm playing a game, you know. But when I'm looking at like a tiny little screen, it's like meh. It's kind of like why like I made the instructions on how to import your ROMs and your save files and how to download ROMs and everything to Delta for iOS on your phone. Like I made a how-to video on that, but like I don't use it. I did it for testing. I tried it out. I have ROMs on my phone, but I'm like, meh, I don't care. I use my phone to read information. I don't like really playing games on my phone. It's a weird thing. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know. I just don't like mobile gaming. I would say though, if Nintendo did re-release a Nintendo Game Boy like special anniversary edition or like an SP or both, I would buy both. I would buy them. Because like I know there's modding teams or systems or groups or organizations out there that have basically taken the shells of Game Boy consoles, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP. I've got a whole bunch of them bookmarked. And then what they do is they take all the innards out and replace it with like USB-C charging, backlit LED displays, like Retina displays, I think, customizing like all the buttons and everything. Like they do a lot of crazy stuff. And so I'm like, man, I want to buy one. I know there's also Analog, which makes a really cool black handheld console, and I was thinking about buying that too. But like I want them all, you know what I mean? Like I want to have a Game Boy, like an actual authentic Game Boy shell that I can play my games on. But Analog kind of makes the most sense. It's brilliant. It's truly brilliant. I love the design. It's so sleek and rad. I might just do it. What's weird to me though is I'm surprised that Nintendo doesn't shut that down. Like it's there obviously to support Nintendo games, so I have no idea. I have no idea why. Nintendo has been so... They've been so strict on like emulation in the past and copyright and all that stuff. Like I'm surprised that we can even record Mario and Pokemon games for YouTube. Like I can't believe that they allow that. But somehow they got lax on like a third-party company making a replacement Game Boy console. I think part of the reason is too is like if I'm Nintendo and if I don't take action against that, it's because I would think I have no intention of revitalizing that technology ever. Because like it would interfere or cannibalize Nintendo Switch and then anything that comes after. Because that's also a handheld console. It's a hybrid, right? Handheld console, but also a home console. But I don't know. I feel like there's a world that exists where you could do both. But I'm not sure. I don't know what Nintendo's plan is, but I mean, if I was them too, I would do it as a limited edition thing. I'd be like, all right, we're gonna sell these. You can pre-order, and those are all we're gonna make. We're not gonna put them in stores. That's what I would do if I was them. Just like how they did the limited edition Mario N64, I think Galaxy and Sunshine or something like that. That 3-pack they had. I ended up like, I didn't buy it because I was like, nah, I don't really want to spend the money on it. I don't really care. And then I realized actually I kind of want that. And so recently I had to go online to like eBay and find it. And then I bought that. But that's a limited edition thing for 3 games that everybody wants to play on Nintendo Switch. I don't know why you'd make that limited. There's a conspiracy going around or a theory going around. It was because they needed to make something quick and fast that they could sell a boatload of. Say it's limited edition, everybody buys it. And then it was for them to make like a record, like quarter of sales or something like that. They were like, I guess maybe their revenues were not like where they wanted them to be, because like Nintendo does very well. Like I'm not worried about them ever going out of business. But they must have been like, you know what, we can make a bunch of money. We can have a really great quarter, dividends out for stockholders, shareholders, if there is any out there, whatever. Let's just sell this 3-pack of Mario games that everybody loves so much as a limited edition, and then it'll sell like gangbusters, and that's exactly what happened. But it's frustrating though, because like obviously those games are cornerstones for Mario fans. It's weird to not sell those again later. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they do remakes of them completely, and maybe that's the idea. I'd be curious to see what a Super Mario 64 looked like as a remake. That'd be crazy. I bet they do something like that with whatever follows up on the Nintendo Switch, the successor. The plan is for them to announce something at the end of 2024 and then possibly release it in like mid to fall of 2025 is what I've heard. That was the goal of whatever that is. I don't think they're going to call it the Switch 2 though. They might, but they might call it like the Nintendo Switch Super EX Plus Alpha or something like that. I'm just making nonsense up. But I have a feeling that either, I don't know what they're gonna do. There's been a lot of like alleged leaks out there about what the inner guts are supposed to be, and it's supposed to be a massive improvement. It's supposed to be like PS4, like a PS4 console in your hands is basically what it is. But I don't know if they're going to call it the Nintendo Switch, because like Nintendo Switch 2, because Nintendo's always been doing things kind of like however they want. They've always been crazy innovative. Sometimes it's been super gimmicky, but like they've always wanted to do things differently. And even if the consoles don't sell well, like I don't remember, was it the Wii or Wii U? Might have been the Wii U. It was like a really poor selling console, but like everyone who owned one absolutely freaking loved it. It just didn't sell well. Maybe because it didn't have as much of an upgrade over the Wii. Maybe it's because people were playing first-person shooter games, and the Wii and the Wii U didn't really support that very much. I don't know. I don't know what the reason was. But you got to hand it to Nintendo for always being innovative or trying new things and seeing what's out there. And whatever they make is always well beloved, even if it doesn't sell as much as a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox or something. But I think that I don't think they're going to call it like the Switch 2 or the Switch Pro or the Switch U or something like that. They could. I just don't know. I don't know. I just have a feeling. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe they do that. Maybe they call it the Switch 2 and it's as simple as that. But I'm not sure. Because like I guess they do have like Super Switch. I don't know. Because like they have sort of a history of keeping the names for a couple generations, right? Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo 64. Well, I guess they didn't really have I guess they never really made like an upgraded 64, did they? I can't think of them doing that. Because then they went immediately to GameCube, and then that so Nintendo 64 was its own thing, GameCube was its own thing, then it was Wii, then it was Wii U. But then you have like your handhelds, which sort of support a little bit more of the naming convention. So it's like Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Game Boy Advance blah 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 blah. And then you have the DS, DS Lite, DS XL or whatever, 3DS, 2DS, like all the different DS names. There's a whole bunch. So there's definitely a consistency where they've really wanted to keep the names for some things. So I don't know. I'm very curious to see what they do this year. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing I really care about Nintendo Switch for is Pokemon and Zelda. I don't really care about anything else. There's maybe a handful of other games that I would be open-minded to, but not really a big Nintendo guy outside of that. Yeah? Oh, you bitch. But I'm behind on most of my Nintendo games. The only ones I ever really played were the Pokemon ones, for sure. Like, I grind out all those. Every Pokemon game I have for Switch, I have on a YouTube playthrough. Reminds me, I need to get Snap 2. I never picked that one up. But really, I mean, As far as Pokemon games go, if they release another Pokemon game and it looks like a 3DS game, I'm gonna be pissed. Scarlet and Violet was a huge embarrassment. That was such a disaster of a game. Like, Legends Arceus looked like crap, but it played way better than Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield were fun, but they could have done so much more. I just don't think Game Freak is the team to be designing the Pokemon games anymore. Or they need to get new talent. Because, like, you've got this, like, sprite artist team trying to make these big games. And I'm sure they've expanded and they've gotten new people and all that. I'm sure that's true. But that doesn't change the fact that whatever the existing staff is at Game Freak, they are not able to make a Pokemon game that looks, feels, and plays like Breath of the Wild. They just aren't. But I'm just pissed that, like, Legends Arceus looked like crap, but all the best features they left out in Scarlet and Violet. And Scarlet and Violet looks like a janky-ass game, dude. It looks like something that you could have gotten on the 3DS. Like, almost all the Pokemon games for Nintendo Switch look like a 3DS title. And I'm like, there's no... Dude, you have Skyrim on this console. Like, you have Breath of the Wild on this console. How is it not better? And I'm sure there has a lot to do with, like, they need to have certain Pokemon games released in certain years, and they have deadlines, and they don't have a lot of development time, so they have to cram it all together. But whatever is going on over there, it needs to change. It needs to be better. They need to make better Pokemon games. Either stick to the sprite work like this, or stop making 3D Pokemon games, because they suck. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl suck. Everybody hates those. Well, I can't speak from first-hand experience, but I have not seen anyone say anything positive about that game, and I've seen endless memes about how crappy it is. Although, there is a bunch of, like, modders that are working on Pokemon Luminescent, I think? I know a little bit about it, but some of the modding team on that is mind-blowingly incredible, and I'm like, this is one person, or two people, or three people, and they're making a better-looking Pokemon game than all of Game Freak, managed by all of the Pokemon Company, Nintendo, and whoever else is involved. It's absolutely crazy. Are you... It ran out of PowerPoints and knocked itself the F out. Dude. This is some horse shit. God damn it. I can't believe it ran out of PowerPoints. I mean, that answered my question. Ran out of PowerPoints and it struggled itself to oblivion. Yeah. Oh, God. That... Dude, I was so pissed. I couldn't even speak. I had to go... I had to do that all over again, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. Rainbow Pokemon. A legend says that its body glows in 7 colors. A rainbow is said to form behind it when it flies. Perfect for Pride Month. Wonderful. The Pride Pokemon. Absolutely love it. All right. I am so... irritated by what just happened. I can't believe that I had to do all that all over again. Let's get out of here. Let's escape rope my way out. I can't... You bag of trash. Let me... I'm gonna... How do I get out of here? Is there not like a way to get through this? Is there like a teleporting pad to get me out quickly? Don't make me go all the way back through this whole thing again. There might be an easy way out, but I don't remember. I'm surprised I can't use an escape rope. Can I do it here? I might be able to do it here. It might not have let me there. There it is. You have to be in the building. That's dumb. I was outside. It would make way more sense to use the escape rope when you're outside. Use it to rappel all the way down. Or whatever. Anyway, cool. We did it. There's that. I need to go swap out my Scizor. I gotta figure out who I want to have as my flying type. I'm thinking I might go get a Skarmory, but I'll worry about that later in the next episode, though. In any case, thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Soul Silver and hearing me ramble on about Nintendo Switch and all that nonsense. I've probably done that 100 times before, but whatever. In any case, if you enjoyed this episode, show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know that I appreciate you and your time, and I hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver. Alright guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. See you next time. Later.